They concreted the entire area afterwards. There's so many things. The bullet, the injury, the blood, that already in 2019 he knew that his time was going to be short. There's something very,
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. I mean, the cover-up is absolutely clear. Everybody knows. There's no doubt anymore. They keep trying to cover it up with some, like, oh, Mike McCoy was told by Charlie, if something happens to me, call Erica. But the video doesn't show that. The video shows that he runs away and is calm and is unnaturally calm and unnaturally as if he knew what was going to happen. And there's a lot of talk about corruption in the organization already.
What's the organization?
TP Turning Point USA. There's a lot of corruption already going on. And they're trying to, smooth it over. And it's just, the world knows. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. It's so obvious. When you have a crime scene, if this is a crime scene like Ian Carroll, I recommend people to listen to Ian Carroll. He says if it's a crime scene, you don't pave over a crime scene in a few, 24 hours, 48 hours. The body, the autopsy, the funeral. We saw a born-again Christian revival meeting with rockets and Erica and crying and it was like a world championship wrestling match. It wasn't a memorial, it wasn't a funeral, it was something out of... I'm just more interested in it because it's related to Israel, and it's related to the Israel and the Christian, the Zionist and Christian connection, which is very important because the Zionists are losing people. The whole Jewish community in New York, they're not all Zionists. In fact, they're voting for Mamdani, which everybody is trying to... Mamdani is the candidate to become mayor. And there's just nonstop Hasbara, PR, adverts to Islamophobic adverts that are trying to get the Jewish community to hate him. And the Jewish community is voting for him. Mandy Patinkin, very famous actor, has thousands and thousands of followers. Ben and Jerry's, Ben Cohen, beautiful Jewish, wonderful people are coming out and doing things, that are... No, I don't stand for Israel. No, I don't stand for Zionism. No, I don't stand for genocide. And this is connected again to what I'm trying to say. Zionism is losing, but the Christians, the born-again Christians, are the trick. Because the born-agains believe Jesus is coming back to Jerusalem. And they are dedicated to the Messiah coming back. And the Zionists are playing into that. Yes, Jesus is coming. Yes, the red heifers, we're going to sacrifice them. The new temple. And the Christians are fanatical. They're fanatical.
Which Christians?
Born again Christians, evangelical Christians that are again, like George Bush was an evangelical. So when you spoke to him, he would say, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal savior? And if you say no, there's no reason to talk to you. You don't matter. And that's most born-agains. They won't even talk to you because you have not accepted Jesus Christ as your personal savior. I was brought up a Catholic. I'm a Jesus Christ compassionate, agape love, person. But I am not of this fanatical, place. But I think that's the connection between the born-agains and the Zionists is very important. And I don't know how it works here in Germany with the Zionists and the Christians, but I'm trying to be neutral about that because it's nothing against that person personally. It's her representation, of maybe Christian Germany. For me, it's like my mother was Catholic, very devout with the church during the Nazi time. What did the Christian church do? during, that era. There's a lot to be said about that. The Pope and Pastor Niemöller and other pastors, who really sacrificed because they spoke out. They weren't going to put up with the fact that Jewish people were being euthanized, disabled Jewish people were being euthanized in the Heil Clinic, Jewish people were being disappeared, like Americans are now with ICE, they're being disappeared. The church spoke out. And I know, I don't know what the church is doing here in Germany, but to me, it's not doing anything from what I can see.